Alright, we'll do a walkthrough here. Got our track mode going. Added these front lights here. Side rails are new. Added the back one. So the premise of the game, I guess, we'll start it on the walkthrough. So Tapu, we got Mission Pinball, Cobra, Cadeau, Help, Products, Artists. Our start button is Crush. Got a left-hand plunge with Tiki Bob on it. So we have this to notify you to plunge because obviously it's manual, old school. We can go up and over the ramp. I actually want a somewhat soft plunge. There's a skill shot that goes through the volcano. And then there's a kicker back here that if you can get, I'm not gonna drop it in there because it's a new multi-ball. Also a multi-ball spot. There's only 5 modes currently. I do have dual lights in here if I wanted to do, if you can get done with them one pass, and another color for another pass, but it's hard enough to get even one of these damn things done. So we have the Enchanted Tiki Birds, which is going to be the pop bumpers. But to start a mode, you hit the captive ball twice. Lights the scoop for mode. The other mode thing is we have these hula, H-U-L-A for hula lanes, which is for these hula girls, but the servo is not hooked up yet. Also in there, which we need to make some better awards. So hit that, the birds, Enchanted Tiki Birds, is going to hit the pop bumpers. I think I have it set at like 15 right now. To get up in here, pop those. The Kakamora Attack currently is just knock down those 4, knock down those 4, and you're done. I want to eventually get it so you have to hit this target after you knock them down. The Tiki God combo. These are all Tiki Gods. Kanaloa, which is the water guy. Kane, I think he's the main dude. These are all Polynesian gods. Kane's wife is Hina. And then you have Ku and Lano. So the plan here was to set these up kind of like Attack from Mars, where you shoot them and it adds and adds and adds, and then you have a, once you get the last one, then you try to hurry up, and I was going to try to do captive ball, but I was having issues with that. We haven't got that far yet. So then the Tiki Guy combo will probably have some kind of ending mode. I got the jackpot down here, so this is the back slot down through here. It makes nice bubbles for the waterfall. Let's see, then we got the light the torches. That one's really hard. That one is set up. So that one, I got 8 torches here, and they actually have acrylic rods in them. But unfortunately, they don't glow bright enough because my flicker bulbs are pretty bright. But that is 8 shots. Once you do all 8 shots, these are all actually lit up and blinking. Once you get a shot, they go solid. And then I want to also add the collect bonus for, currently when you end the modes, you get 100K. We have these bop flowers over here. When you hit those, that lights up this center volcano shot. So the volcano is, this whole thing, like I originally started this because I liked the VPX reskin of Cheetah called Tiki Bob's Atomic Beach Party, which had a volcano that when you went through it, it made that sound. Actually, some of the sounds I got from the creator, he said it was okay to use some of his assets. And then in that one, there's a target in the back. And when you hit the target, it lights up the stuff blue and does the thunder sound. So I also added that. Those are gonna be for the multiplier, as you can see. Also not coated. Ball locks works, not coated. So the ball locks, when I spun this through here, whoops, that's not going to work when you want to do it. 15 of those opens this trapdoor. The trapdoor is actually, if you come up from this ramp and you're welcome. Then we also have a sensor here. We need this ramp. That also opens the trapdoor. Show the trapdoor open here once. What was the other trigger? Oh, the other trigger is, I actually had it before, and what's happening is this would flip up and flip the ball into the corner. So I moved the Optos back here now. And you go past that, pops it open. And that is how you start working a multi-ball. We also have another issue with is if all of these drop in here at one time, it clogs up. So in the future I need to create a diverter to go across here. But yeah, the multi-ball has an issue too. It likes to not work when you play a second game. I think that's about the gist of it. We got flickering front lights. We got, these are hooked up to a D1 mini little Arduino thing. That's a piece of junk. Obviously it can't hold its code. The back glass we created with some blockouts, like the old EMs, to force the light, and you can't even see it. I'll probably add some more flickering and whatnot for those. I think that might be about it. I did notice just recently I hit that post too hard and it's busted off from there. Besides that, we'll probably weld up some new ramps at some point. Maybe remodify them.